Greetings, fellow adventurers. Welcome back to Peak D&D, and welcome to the Peak. I'm Ben, and this is Tasha's Cauldron of Everything Feats Review. Today, we're going over Fey-Touched. Roll some initiative, and let's get started. In Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, there are 15 new feats that you can use for your characters. We're going to go through them one by one. Today, we're going over Fey-Touched. Your exposure to the Feywild's magic has altered you in some way, and you gain a certain level of benefits, including you get to increase your intelligence, wisdom, charisma score by 1 up to a maximum of 20 like all the other feats. You learn Misty Step and one other first level spell from the enchantment or divination schools of magic. You can cast each of those spells without expending a spell slot once every long rest. You can also cast these spells using a spell slot you already have as long as it's the appropriate level. And whatever ability score you choose to increase, whether it's your intelligence, your wisdom, or your charisma, that's the spellcasting ability you use when casting those spells. I love this feat, and took it with one of my characters that you can watch here on Peak D&D of our playthrough of Into the Fey. I thought it was very appropriate to the campaign, gave me some extra spells that I can cast without wasting those very valuable Warlock spellcasting spell slots. Fey-Touched is also good for elves and half-elves that already have sort of a connection to the Feywild to begin with, but it could really work for any race you choose. Misty Step always comes in handy if you need to get out of the action first, or if you want to jump in front or jump to another part of the combat if you're more of the brawler type and you'd like to be in those melee combats. All over, it's a really good feat. You should definitely take a look at it. It gets you that ability score improvement, and it also has some really cool spells you can throw into the mix as well. So that's Fey-Touched. All right, adventurers, that's going to do it for this week's video. Hopefully you might consider elevating your game with Fey-Touched as a feat. Let me know in the comments below what else you might choose, or better ways to accomplish some of the same things. Do all the YouTube things, roll to hit that subscribe button, cast Big B's thumbs up, and cast wardings on that notification bell so you don't miss any videos here at Peak D&D as the channel levels up. You can check out all the other videos here at the channel, including gameplay, tips and advice for players and dungeon masters, and an ongoing campaign that we're playing through Into the Fey. Check out the next video in the Tasha's Feats series, Fighter Initiate, and we'll see you next time. Keep climbing, and see you at the peak.